Today we are celebrating the appearance day of Lord Krishna in his incarnation as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, also known as Krishna Chaitanya, also known as Gauranga Mahaprabhu or Gaurahari. It's a very significant day, even though we do not understand the importance of this day. Many people don't even know the spiritual significance of this specific festival. Lord Krishna is addressed as Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu. In Sanskrit, Sindhu means ocean. Nobody can go and measure how much water is there in the ocean. Sometimes we see on top of the house they keep syntax or they build the tank. And you ask them, what is the capacity of this water tank? They say 500 liters, 1000 liters, 2000 liters, 5000 liters. Because you can measure it, right? And when you get water from outside, in the tanker, they ask you, how much water you need? We say 3000 liters, 5000 liters, like that. But can anybody say how many liters of water is present in the ocean? It is not possible. It is beyond anybody's capacity to measure. It is immeasurable. How much ever you keep taking, it will never get over. It is inexhaustible. That is ocean. So Krishna is compared to ocean. But what kind of ocean? Ocean of mercy. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu. Karuna. He is ocean of mercy. Krishna's heart is filled with compassion, mercy, daya, karunata. What do you mean by mercy? How do we understand what is this quality of mercy? When you're walking on the road, when you see that, let's say, dog met with an accident, or you see somebody very poor and wretched, right, begging for some food, immediately your heart will melt. And let's say you're eating something, you feel like sharing your food with that person. Or you're walking and you see somebody has met with an accident and were writhing in the pain and all that, and you feel like going and helping that person. That quality is called mercy, compassion. You cannot hold back. The one who has got mercy, he will be moved sufficiently to go and help that person. You cannot say, oh, I don't care. That means you are merciless. You do not have sufficient mercy. The one who has mercy cannot stop himself or herself. Immediately will go, just like mother. When the mother sees the child crying out of hunger, the mother will immediately go and pick up the child and start feeding. This is called mercy. But how much mercy we all have? I can help one dog. Maybe I can help some 5 hungry people. But if there are 1 lakh people crying around me, do I have enough mercy to help everyone? My mercy will get over after helping some 10 people. I say, "Arey, mera office hai, mujhe jana hai." Mercy hai, you have mercy, but it got over because it is maybe some 100-liter tank. Once you use, it is over now, empty, got over. But Krishna is Karuna Sindhu, ocean. You can keep taking, it will never get over. And that quality of Krishna's mercy appears in the incarnation, avatar, as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Is a mercy incarnation of Krishna. Namo Mahavadanyaya. In Sanskrit, Vadanyaya means very liberal person. What do you mean by liberal? You know, when we, in our college days, when you write any test and exam, teachers evaluate. So we used to go to our teachers to see how many marks we have got after test and all. So we see that, ma'am, sir, can you give me half marks more here? See, I've done one step extra and all. So some teachers are very liberal. Oh, is it? Okay, take one more marks. So we feel very good. So, sometimes when somebody evaluates a very strict, they say one small comma punctuation is missing, they'll cut 1 marks, 2 marks. So we say they're very strict. Even for small mistake, marks will be cut. Liberal means what? Even if you're done mistake, they won't consider your mistake. They want to give. They're in the giving mood. That's the meaning of Vadanyaya. But Krishna, in the incarnation as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is not just Vadanyaya. He's Mahavadanyaya, means he's extremely liberal. You see, generally when you approach God, who will approach God? There is some restriction. Anybody and everybody cannot approach God. You must have some qualification. Like anybody and everybody cannot go and meet Prime Minister, President. Some appointment is required, some qualification is required, right? But when Krishna comes as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he does not put any restrictions. Anybody can approach. Any time you can approach. If you go and try to meet somebody, they'll say, now is not the time to meet. Now that person is busy, he is eating, sleeping, or he is meeting, he's, all that. Now you cannot meet. But when Krishna comes as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you can meet him, you can approach him anytime for any purpose. Your background may be whatever you may be sinful person. Generally, sinful people are not allowed to approach God. They're kept away from the God. Right? Just like only the best things are offered to the Lord. But when the same God comes as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, any sinful person, no matter how much sinful he is, he can also approach Krishna as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's why Mahavadanyaya. Whether you have knowledge or you are a fool number one, doesn't matter. Generally, Pandit. Pandit means those who have got so much knowledge, they approach God because they know who God is. They know what God can do. Foolish people don't know who God is, and they also don't know what God can give to them, what God can do. So they'll never approach. But when Krishna comes as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, everybody is welcome. Pandit, Pamara, foolish, anybody can come. There's no discrimination. No gender discrimination, no age discrimination, there is no race discrimination, there is no nationality discrimination. God is in the mood of accepting. That is why it's called Mahavadanyaya. Namaha, I offer my obeisances to Krishna, who has come with what kind of mood? With such liberal mood. Namo Maha Vadanyaya. And especially when Krishna comes as Gauranga Mahaprabhu or Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gives something which in no other incarnation he gives. See, Krishna comes in many incarnations. Advaita Machyuta Manadi Mananta Rupam. Ananta. Ananta means you cannot count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You cannot count. Unlimited. It will never end. That many times Krishna comes in many incarnations. And every incarnation, when he comes, he'll give something to people in this material world. He will bless them. But when Krishna comes as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gives something that he never gives in any other previous incarnation. Extremely valuable. It is unavailable by any people. No matter how much ever hard work you do, you will not get this. What is that? What is that Krishna gives? Krishna gives the special thing that is called Krishna Prema. Krishna Prema, love. Love of God. Love of God is the topmost thing. Why it is so special? Because if you have love for Krishna, you can control Krishna. See, this is very serious. Who will give? Will you give your password of your debit card, credit card, or any other password to anybody? Why don't you give? Because if they get your password, they get access of everything. Like that, what is the password to control Krishna? What is the password for Krishna's heart? What is the password of Krishna's existence? Is love, prema. So that's why Krishna is very careful. He will not give it to anybody and everybody. He is very careful when he gives that. To whom he will give, he is very choosy. Right? Very qualified people, special people he'll give. But same Krishna, when he comes as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gives, what does he give? Krishna prema very easily he will give. Very easily he will give. In other incarnation also Krishna gives that. But that is very difficult to get, even if he is ready to give. But when he comes as Gauranga Prabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very easily he'll give. That is why he's called liberal. When it comes to giving Krishna prema, which is considered as highest, the topmost, very difficult to achieve. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna prema pradayate. Dayate. Da means, in Sanskrit, da means give. Da means give. Pradayate means, pra is a prefix in language used to enhance something. Like there is prefix and suffix. Beauty. When you add full, it becomes beautiful. That means it's like we say very beautiful, full of beauty. Like that da means give. Pradayate means give so much. So much he'll give. What is he giving so much? Krishna prema. He's Krishna and he's giving his own bhakti. He's giving his own love. Whoever approaches him. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna prema pradayate. Krishnaya. You're Krishna only. Krishnaya. Krishna Chaitanya. But you come as Krishna Chaitanya. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Namaha. In the name of Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna himself has come. Why has he come? He has come to distribute his own love. Krishna prema pradayate. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha. Gaura. In Hindi they say Gaura. Gaura is a complexion, is a color. What color? Color of gold. When you see gold color, no, it is shining. That is called Gaura. That is the meaning of Gaura. Gaura means golden color. Gauratvishe. You are shining like gold. And that is whose color? That is Sri Radharani's color. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. She's called Gaurangi because she has got that golden color. So Radharani's color Krishna takes. That is generally what is Krishna's color? Dark blue. It's a dark blue. That is why it's called Shama Sundar. But that Krishna, whenever you see any painting, it's very easy to identify. Krishna will be in dark blue color, one peacock feather will be there, one flute will be there. Krishna, very easy to identify. But when Krishna comes as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it's not so easy to identify because that is his confidential incarnation. It's very secret incarnation. Only intelligent people will be able to see it. Common people will not be able to see it. Only intelligent people. What is that? Yagnai Sankirtana Prayar Yajantihi Sumedhasa. In Sanskrit, Medha means intelligent. Sumedha means very intelligent. Those who are very intelligent people, they will be able to detect, this is Krishna who has come. Isn't it? So that Krishna who comes in the golden color in Kaliyuga to spread his own love, to distribute his own love. Just imagine how fortunate we are. Many of us, we are not realizing it because we do not know the value of Krishna Prema. When you don't know the value, nobody will understand it. Like once, one small child came to a mother and asked the mother, "My dear mother, what is the value of my life?" So mother gave something, some glass piece kind of a thing to the child and said, "Please go to outside children and ask those children, what is the value of this? What is there in your hand?" So the child ran out of the house and asked those children playing outside, "Hey, what do you think this? What is the value of this? What will you pay for it?" They said, "Oh, this, I'll give you some marbles. Maybe I'll give you some 2-3 marbles in exchange of this." So the child came back to the mother and said, "The value of this piece is some 2-3 marble." So then the mother said, now you go to some rickshawala and ask him. So the rickshawala took and he said that maybe in exchange of this, I'll drop you till somewhere else. So then like this, went to different people. And then mother said, "Now you go, one jewelry shop is there. Sonar, and jewelry maker is there. Go to him and show to him." So the child goes to the jewelry shop person and show. He'll say, "Oh, this is diamond. I'll give you some 10 crore rupees. It's so valuable." So the mother told the child, the value of this depends on the person who sees it. The person who knows the value of it. The children who do not know what is diamond, they're thinking, "Oh, this is some ordinary glass piece. I'll give you some marble." The rickshawala doesn't know the value of diamond. He doesn't even know it is diamond because he doesn't know how to detect that diamond. Like that, we do not know the value of bhakti. We are thinking bhakti means some buddhe loko, sham, subeh sham, mandir mein baith ke karna hai. Because we don't know what is the value of bhakti. And to give that bhakti, Krishna only has come. We are thinking, what is this bhakti? I am not interested. Just see how foolish people in Kaliyuga are. They're exactly the foolish people who do not know the value of diamond. Because it is the same bhakti that will take you out of the samsara chakra, samsara bandhana. It is like somebody is in the jail and somebody has come to them, like maybe Prime Minister or President has signed on one certificate. Usko bahar bhejo, inko mukt kara do. Just liberate him from the jail. And you are so unpad, you can't even read that, what is written. You can't even read the signature of the paper. Hey, what is this paper? And you're tearing it off and you're throwing. That paper can take you outside of the jail. You do not know the value of that signature. You do not know what is written. Don't be so foolish. Oh, what is this paper? I don't care for this paper. So bhakti is so valuable that it can take you out of the samsara bandhana. It can give you freedom from all kinds of problems. We are begging in front of all your boss in company and all. मुझे 1,000 salary increase करो, 10,000 increase करो, मुझे job दे दो, मुझे ये दे दो, वो दे दो. Like this, we are beggars. Beggars do not know the value. What is the value of bhakti? Because this bhakti can make you richest of the richest. It can make you happiest of the happiest. We do not know the value of bhakti. And to give that bhakti, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come, Krishna has come, and he's giving this bhakti so easily. How is he giving? He's simply saying, what is that? Sankirtana prayay. Do Sankirtana. Chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and dance. Just chant and dance. I will give you this bhakti just like that. Just imagine this morning now we all sang and dance. Over. That's all. There is no other thing required. Just sing and dance. Sing, dance and pray. That's all. That's all Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is asking. When Krishna comes, in Dwapar Yuga, he will put so many conditions. Not easy to worship Krishna. So many rules and regulations are there. But same Krishna comes in Kaliyuga because he knows. What is this Kaliyuga people standard? They are so foolish. They are so disturbed. They are so irritated. They are so unfortunate. Manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya hi upadrita. Manda bhagya. Their bhagya, their fortune is extremely poor. They cannot do anything. So out of compassion, karuna sindhu. Just like when you look at beggars, your heart will melt and immediately you take out your wallet, purse and give him some 10 rupee, 100 rupee. How much ever your mercy is there, he'll give that much. So like that, by seeing the beggars in Kaliyuga, all of us, Krishna's heart is also melting. Are, log itna, so much suffering they are going through. Let me give them something. And what is he giving? He is giving his own bhakti. Anarpita charim chirat karunaya avatirna kalau. Kalau avatirnaha. Kalau means Kaliyuga, avatirna, avatar. In Kaliyuga, Krishna has taken avatar. For what? Anarpita. Arpita means give. Arpan means offer. To offer something which was never offered. To offer something which was never ever offered in the past. Anarpita charim chirat. Chira means in Sanskrit for a very, very long time in the past. Anarpita charim chirat karunaya. Out of karuna. Karuna means with that mercy, with compassion. Anarpita charim chirat karunaya avatirna kalau. Samarpayitam unnatojvala swabhakti shriyam. What is he giving? Swabhakti. Swa means his own bhakti. His own bhakti he is distributing. Swabhakti shriyam. Shriya means is such a opulent thing to give. It's his own opulent. Swabhakti shriyam. And what kind of bhakti it is? Unnata ujjvala rasa. In bhakti, there are many grades of bhakti are there. But the highest bhakti is prema bhakti, where the love is involved. And that bhakti, Krishna comes to distribute. So, when we are celebrating today, Krishna's appearance as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Along with Krishna, there is Balaram as Nityananda Prabhu. Right? So this is not somebody's imagination. There are so many Shastras, Vedas, Upanishads and Puranas are confirming this, that how Krishna will come in Kaliyuga as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We'll see some of the examples of that. Right? There are so many examples. So in the Vayu Purana it is mentioned, Paurnamasyam Phalgunasya. This month is called Phalguna Masa. Which is the month? Phalguna. Paurnamasya. Paurnama means what? Full moon. Purnima or Purnima, whatever it is called. Paurnamasyam Phalgunasya. In the Phalguna month, on the Paurnami day, Phalguni Riksha Yogataha, there is one yoga called Riksha Yoga. Bhavishye, in the future, Gaura Rupena, in the golden form, Gaura Rupa. He's a Hari. Hari means what? Krishna. But he's called Gaura Hari. Why is called Gaura Hari? Because he comes in the golden color. Gaura Hari. Bhavishye Gaura Rupena Shachi Garbhe. In the womb of Shachi. Yashoda will come as Shachi in the Kaliyuga. In her womb, Shachi Garbhe, he says Purandarat. Purandara, Lord Krishna, comes as the son of Shachi Devi on the Purnima day in the Phalguna Masa. In the Matsya Purana it is mentioned. Mundo Gaura Sudirghasya Tri Shrotasya Tira Sambhavaha Dayalu Kirtana Grahi Bhavishyami Kalau Yuge. In the Bhavishya, in the Kaliyuga, In the Kaliyuga, I'll come as what? I'll come as Munda Gaura Sudirgaha. Sudirga. He'll have a tall body and a golden complexion. Shri Srotrasya Tira Sambhavaha Dayalu, in the mood of compassion, in the mood of blessing everyone. Kirtana Grahi. When I come, I will do Kirtan. God comes to do Kirtan. Just imagine how powerful the Kirtan is. When you do Kirtan, you should know that Krishna himself likes to do Kirtan. In the Skanda Purana it is mentioned. Antaha Krishna, inside he is Krishna. Antar means inside. Antaha Krishna, Bahir Gauraha. But outside, his color will be golden. Gauraha. Antaha Krishna, Bahir Gauraha, Sango Pangastra Parshadam. Anga, Upanga, Parshadam. Anga means, your other people who are always with you. They're called Anga. Anga, like our hands and legs. They're always with us. They come wherever we go. They're part of us. Like that, there are some people, they'll be with God. Like Radharani, like Lakshmi Devi, like Sita Devi. They're always with God. You can never separate them. They're called Anga. Upanga means like with Narayana there is Lakshmi. Like Ram there is Sita. Like with Krishna there is Radha. With Radha there will be some more people. Like you see in this picture, with Radha there are Lalita, Vishaka and all of them. They're called Upanga. Anga, Upanga. And along with Upanga there will be some more people. Sango, Pangastra, then Parshadam, Parishat. Like we say Vidhan Parishat. There are some very qualified people. They're called Parshad or Parishad. So Sa means along with Anga, Upanga, Astra, Parshada. So Krishna comes with all these people. He'll not come alone. When he comes, he always comes with all these people. Anta Krishna Bahir Gauraha Sanga Upanga Parshadam Shachi Garbhe. See again in the Skanda Purana, in the whose womb Krishna will come? Shachi Garbhe, in the Garbha, in the womb of Shachi Devi. Sampunyam Maya Manushya Karmakrit. He'll perform such activities that common people may not be able to even understand. So, there's so many such quotations. Shvetashvatara Upanishad. Mahan Prabhur Vai Pumshaha Satvasyaha Pravartakaha Sunirmala Imam Praptam Ishano Jyotir Avyayaha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is Mahaprabhu. See, the word Mahaprabhu is mentioned in Shvetashvatara Upanishad, who disseminates transcendental enlightenment. Just to be in touch with him is to be in contact with the indestructible Brahma Jyoti. In the Narada Purana it is mentioned, Aham eva kalau vipra nityam prachanna vigraha bhagavad bhakta rupena lokan rakshami sarvada. Bhagavad bhakta rupena, I will come as what? As my own devotee I will come. Krishna is saying to Narad Muni in Narad Purana that Aham eva kalau, in the Kaliyuga, Bhagavad bhakta rupena, I will come as my own devotee. And what will I do? Bhakta rupena, when I come, lokan rakshyami sarvada, I will protect this whole world. O Narada, I will deliver all the worlds, concealing myself. I will not reveal myself as Krishna so easily. I will conceal myself in the form of a devotee of the Lord in Kaliyuga. Dvijabhuvi jayadvajam jayadvam bhakta rupinaha kalau sankirtanarambhe bhavishyami shachi sutaha. Kalau, in Kaliyuga, sankirtanarambhe, I will inaugurate, I will perform sankirtana. What we did just few minutes back, sankirtana, that I will start it. Bhavishyami shachi sutaha. I'll come as a son of Shachi Devi. In the Narasimha Purana it is mentioned, Kale Prathama Sandhyam, in Kaliyuga, in the first part of the Kaliyuga. Like right now we are in the beginning of Kaliyuga, Prathama Pade. Kalau Prathama Sandhyam Gaurangotham Mahitale. On the surface of this earth, Mahitale, Gaurangotham, I come as Gauranga. Bhagirathi Tate, on the banks of Ganga, Bhagirathi, that is in Navadvipa, Mayapur. Rame Bhavishyami Shachi Sutaha. Everywhere this has come. Shachi Suta, son of Shachi Devi, like this. See why we are reading all these things? Because it is very important to understand, even when you accept somebody as God, not because you are emotionally, sentimentally you think is God, or somebody told is God, so you are accepting. No. Shastra, the Vedas, Upanishad, Puranas, they should say who is God. Not simply on my own I start saying I am God, and some 100 people, 1,000 people near in my village, everybody thinks I am God. It's not what you and me think. It's what Vyasadeva says, what Upanishad says, what all the verses they say. Like this, these are all these verses that confirm and proclaim that Krishna comes as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is extremely merciful. Very easy to become devotee of Krishna in Kaliyuga simply by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And especially today, Gaura Purnima is very merciful day. Today by doing upavas till the moon rise, because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared when the moon was rising in the sky on the Purnima day, on Phalguna Masa. So today is a very auspicious day. By doing upavas till the evening, the moon rise, chanting as much as possible today Hare Krishna mantra and doing seva, participating in the festival, we can receive the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is the speciality of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? He is expert. He is expert in transforming the stone-like heart. Our heart is currently like stone. What do you mean by stone-like heart? Means very hard. When there is an accident and blood is bleeding and the person is wriggling in pain and you're just walking without bother, people say, what a stone-hearted person. You could have given some water, you could have called an ambulance. What a stone-hearted person he must be. People talk. That means you have no feelings. Like you see, we have no feelings for God. You say, okay, God, so what? What is there for me? That means we have no feelings for God, Krishna. That is why it is like stone-like heart. But if you come in contact with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, today you celebrate this Gaura Purnima, chant Hare Krishna mantra, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will convert your stone-like heart into the most valuable heart. In whose heart? Krishna Spuratau. In our heart, Krishna will come and stay. He will make it like that. So he will make our heart into like a lotus, very delicate, very soft, and not just ordinary lotus, golden lotus. Spuratau. Right? So let us all offer our prayers to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and beg his mercy. Please repeat. Namo Mahavadanyaya, Namo Mahavadanyaya, Krishna Prema Pradayate, Krishna Prema Pradayate, Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya, Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya, Namne Gauratvishe Namaha, Namne Gauratvishe Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Jai. Shri Gaura Poornima Maha Mahotsav ki, Jai. Hare Krishna Maha Mantra Sankirtan ki, Jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande.